good morning. Happy Sunday. Today is Sunday the 1st of March. Happy Aries month. And it's my birthday month. What a goddamn dream. My birthday is on the 3rd of March, so it might as well be April, but still, it's March. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'd love it if you would stick around. If you would like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Today, like I say, is Sunday. I am currently sat outside a gym performance centre in Leeds. I have got my McDonald's porridge. I am here to do my level 2 gym instructor practical assessment. I have been doing this for a little while, and I think that recently I just thought I'm going to bite the bullet, smash out the online learning. I wanted to book in so that in a couple of weeks I would do the physical assessment. There wasn't anything to book in until May, so I just put myself down for as soon as possible type of on the waiting list, because I thought, well, I probably won't get it. Literally within a couple of days somebody had dropped out of today and I was on it, so panic. I am sat in the car park. It starts at 9. It's currently 8:20. Do need the toilet, love that for me. I'm just going to do a little bit of revision. I've got my MacBook here. I'm going to revise a little bit before I go in. I have much else to update you on. I do need to do a little separate video just for ending the vlog last week. There's a couple of people that are turning up already, so try to not give myself the ick by vlogging in my car. So I'll check in with you all later. Hello. I don't know where I'm at in terms of the vlog. Today is Wednesday. It's Wednesday the 4th of March. I think I've introduced this vlog. I must have done. I've not left it that long since I've last vlogged. I just feel like because the Baked by Tash has been so busy, which I'm so grateful for, but because I'm trying to do quite a bit of social media content for that, I've set up a new Baked by Tash TikTok. I'll link that down below. And I've still got the Instagram page, which is where I take most of my orders. I feel like I'm doing a lot of video and a lot of content recording for that I'm just kind of forgetting about the vlog, which I don't want to do. Like, ever since I got this camera and I set up YouTube, I did say that after I'd done Disney, I wanted to do weekly vlogs until I go away. Obviously, we've got Disneyland in a couple of weeks, so that's exciting. I will vlog the whole journey of that, because I was watching some vlogs the other day and I feel like, again, the same as California, we fit into like this niche group of people that are travelling as a family with a young child. We're driving down to the ferry, getting on the ferry at Dover, over to Calais, and then driving from Calais to Disney. But we're not staying on site, we're staying in an Airbnb. There's just not a lot of like UK creators that do it that way. A lot of people go on either the tunnel, the Eurostar, some people fly, a lot of people stay on site. So it'll be good for us to look back on in the future, but I feel like it might, even if one person watches it because they're doing a similar sort of trip to us, I think that that's quite helpful. Today I've had a lot of bakes. I don't know if you can, they're over, are they there? Oh no, they're over there. I've had quite a few bakes go out today. I've had a brownie slab decorated for someone's grandma's 99th birthday. I've had a pick and mix XL box so that's like a brownie bites box with different toppings. And I've also had, oh, I've had another one of them, but that one only had mini eggs on it, so mini egg brownie box. So I'm going to deliver a couple of those. The other one's being collected tomorrow, so I needed to let it set. I always make my brownies the day before, let them set and then decorate them. Then, not a lot else really. Done quite a bit of editing, edited a couple of TikTok videos for the baking page. I finished last week's vlog, so that went live this morning. And then later on tonight, well, I say later on tonight, in about an hour, I'm going to go to the gym. I haven't been to the gym in like a week, just because the baking took over last week. I've just been eating like a bit of a pig, if I'm honest. I've not really had time to go to the gym, or I've not prioritised time to go to the gym. I could have gone. I'm trying to build a business, you know. I'm trying to be a self-sufficient curly. So I'm going to go to the gym later. I had protein pancakes for breakfast. I had a bacon bagel for lunch. And I'm going to do something with chicken thighs for tea. I'm trying to eat a little bit healthier as well, because it is just cheese and chicken nuggets that I've been living on, and brownies. As I don't know if I mentioned, I have now stopped with my online coach. Not really by mine or her choice. I was devastated that I had to stop. But since becoming single, there are just other things that take priority money-wise. I'll just leave it at that. I'm hoping that at some point I can go back to Georgie. That will happen. I'm going to go back to her. Yes, so I'm going to go to the gym. I'll take you with me. I'll film a bit there. I'm not going to film for TikTok because I'm trying to steer away from the gym content on TikTok and go more towards the baking side. Yeah. Logan's got his last evening here, but he goes out with my auntie on a Wednesday, so she takes him to soft play because I'd rather actually stick pins in my fucking eyes than go to soft play. And then he'll be back. He goes to his dad's for 3 days from tomorrow. Not a lot else to update you on. If you would like to check out or place an order from my baking business, then I'd love that. I'm trying to work out if I can do it where I can send them out. I've seen people like package stuff and then post them, but that then require getting like a website and stuff, and I don't know how to do that. I think I'm going to look at having someone help me with like the business side of it, because I'm quite creative. I like the photos, I like the social media. When it comes to business, finance, I'm just not very savvy with it. So I think I'm going to see if I can get someone to help me with that. But yes, I'll probably see you at the gym. Hello, good morning. Happy Thursday the 5th of March. Welcome. Hope you're all having a lovely week so far. This is starting to annoy me. I'm going to have to take it off. I've been into town. I went to Costa. I do like working from Costa. I think that their matcha is elite. It's a very nice place to sit. Is their Wi-Fi good? Is it bollocks? So I had my matcha and then I came home. So I've come home to do some work. There's a couple of things that I need to take a look into for the baking business because I want to start looking at doing markets. I think I'm going to do some car boot sales. There's just a couple of things that I need to look at through the council. I baked some brownies first thing this morning because I do find that if I bake them pretty much as soon as I wake up, they're cool by sort of afternoon to evening, and then they're obviously at their freshest. I've got a couple of cheesecake Easter eggs that are going out tomorrow. So one has brownie bits on top, delicious combo. One is mini egg, one is Biscoff. So yes, I don't think I've got my business diary, and then I've also bought a notebook just to kind of like note down things, to-do lists, that kind of stuff. So I need to update my allergen list. That's a job for today. I don't know what else I've got. I've got my brownie slab going out. It's for Mel's grandma. She's 99 tomorrow, so I made her a brownie slab. That's just in the fridge cooling because it's quite warm. What degrees are we on? I don't know if it tells me. It's only 10 degrees, but it's quite sunny. Hope you have a lovely Wednesday. I'll check in with you later. Good morning. Happy Saturday. Today is the 7th of March. I look like a sickly Victorian child. I've got no makeup on. I'm so pale. I'm on my way to go pottery painting. I bloody love pottery painting. I'm going to go with the girls from work. I'm going to paint some pots and it's going to be very wholesome. I'm hoping that I can get some food while I'm there because I've not eaten yet this morning. Actually, tell a lie, I had a measly piece of malt loaf, and so I'm hungry and I need a coffee because I only had half a cup of coffee because I completely misunderstood time. The place that I'm going to is about 45 minutes away from where I live to do the pottery painting because we wanted somewhere that was like in the middle for all of us. I needed to drop some brownies off this morning because I had an order, and I'd started making cake pops and completely lost track of time. So I'm mid cake pop at home, going to do some pottery painting. I'm going to do some merch stuff, some cute little Baked by Tash branded stuff, and then I'm going to go home. Hopefully the cake pops are somewhat salvageable. Hopefully they can be saved. And then not a lot of anything for the evening. I've got Logan back tomorrow and I think I'm going to take him to, there is a city zoo near us, and then maybe out for some lunch. So I will see you when I get to pottery.